In the next question, we're going to predict the mass of the reactants. Whether you're predicting the mass of the reactants or predicting the mass of the products, you're going to set up the equations exactly the same way. So the question asks, what mass of sodium bicarbonate is needed to produce 32 grams of sodium carbonate? So if we look, we have 32, the question is giving us 32 grams of sodium carbonate, which is one of our products. And it's asking us what the mass would be of our reactant. So we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to erase what I wrote so I don't confuse you. We're going to go ahead and set up our problem. So first we need to look, since the equation is given to us, is it balanced? And when you go and look and you check your sodiums, your hydrogens, your carbons, and your oxygens, you'll notice that the equation is balanced. So from the balanced equation, we can set up the stoichiometry problem. So we always start with the number in the question. So we're going to start our problem with 32 grams of sodium carbonate. And again, remember to go from grams of one compound to grams of another compound. We have to stop at the mole. So first we're going to convert grams of sodium carbonate to moles of sodium carbonate. Whatever unit we start with, it's the unit that goes on the bottom of our fraction. So we have grams of sodium carbonate. And again, on top, we're going to put 1 mole of sodium carbonate. It's really important that you guys write the compounds you're working with so you don't confuse yourself in the problem. Now, for the number in front of the grams, we always put the molar mass of the compounds, which can be found on the periodic table. And the molar mass is 105.99. Next, we're going to set up our mole to mole ratio. So whatever unit we have up here goes on the bottom of the next fraction. So we're going to have moles of sodium carbonate on the bottom. And because we're going to sodium bicarbonate, we're going to put moles of sodium bicarbonate on top. And whenever we have our mole to mole ratio, we get the numbers for our equation from the balanced chemical equations, from the coefficients in front. So when we look at the balanced chemical equation, the number in front of sodium bicarbonate is 2. So we're going to put a 2 right here. And the number in front of this sodium carbonate, there is no number in front, so we know it's a 1. And then we're going to end our equation. So we just converted from grams of sodium carbonate to moles of sodium bicarbonate. Now we need to go to grams of sodium bicarbonate. So whatever unit we have up top is going to go on the bottom of our next fraction. So we're going to put 1 mole of sodium bicarbonate on the bottom. And on top, we're going to put grams of sodium bicarbonate. And the molar mass of sodium bicarbonate is 84.01. Now that's our equation. When we solve this equation, we get 51 grams of sodium bicarbonate. And there we went from grams of one of the products to grams of the reactant,